tastes great. Let's dig in. Yes to a rainbow diet. Chia seeds, they've got protein in, they've got omegas in, they are so good for you. Whenever I eat my family's porridge, they always love it. Hi lovelies, welcome to today's video. I am so excited for today's video and I wanted to make it for so long. I wish I had been told this. I so wish I'd been told this. So many years ago, I have lost now 16 kilograms in the last 6 months. I went from 63 kilograms to 47 kilograms. I'm a 5'1" woman, so that was way too heavy for me. And I'm now getting the body I've wanted all my life. I've done clean and lean. I stopped drinking alcohol 2 years ago, more than 2 years ago. I don't eat many crisps or chocolates, well I eat none now, and I still wasn't losing weight. Why? I believe it's all to do with plant-based. So 6 months ago we went plant-based. My husband actually pushed us into it. Thank you husband for pushing us into it, because now I love my body and I'm very, very happy. Not only does it function so much better, it looks so much better, this gives me confidence, makes me much happier. And perhaps you need to lose weight for health reasons. I cook every single meal from scratch using whole plants. I don't use any convenience foods, hardly ever. The odd treat on a Saturday night, there's a gyros. It's made of chickpeas, a chickpea gyros. We do have that, but with lots of salad and a nice garlic mayo, vegan mayo, which is so healthy for you too. Apart from that, we don't really have treats. We don't have nuts in the house because if we have nuts in the house, we'll snack on them. Nuts, although they're very nutritious, they're so high in fat. We don't have granola in the house. My husband and I are both terrible snackers. So our rule for making sure that we keep the weight off and keep on losing it is just don't have it in the house and you can't eat it. Today I want to show you what we eat in a day. It's a typical work day. So we normally start with something like porridge. Now I have 2 go-to porridges I created and we really enjoy both of them. At the start of the week we normally have my porridge with banana, not cooked. I don't think that would be very nice, on top, and at the end of the week we have a porridge with berries in it when the bananas are gone and they've gone off and everything like that. Both porridges are so tasty, and the best thing about the porridges is they will fill you to lunch. They're packed full of protein, so much nutrition, and they take 5 minutes to make. People that say they haven't got 5 minutes to make their breakfast or their family's breakfast in the morning, you do. You deserve it. It's going to fuel you for the day and it's going to pack you full of nutrition that you really, really need. And I can't wait to show you lunch and dinner too. It has changed my life, this diet. So I hope it can change yours too. I love cooking, so love cooking. And since we went plant-based, I created a whole new cuisine and diet and I'm always creating it all the time. I love to create new meals and I think you're going to love them, enjoy them. In today's video, I will show you what we typically eat and drink on a work day, what has worked for us. And if it works for us, it'll work for others too. We actually had no idea we'd lose weight, let alone how fast. We always try and drink a glass of lemon water as soon as we wake in the morning because the list of health benefits is huge, including weight loss. Most days our lemon water is very quickly followed by a coffee. This protein porridge recipe is for 2 people, so half it for 1 and double it for 4. Time to make my porridge for the morning. I know it's going to fill me, be really nutritious. We need a small pan and I'll show you exactly how much water to add. Oats. Did you know that oats can taste so different? I've always bought these oats for years. I've used them in cookies, in cakes, in all kinds, and in porridge, and these are my favourites. I tried some Scottish oats a few weeks ago when they had run out of these, and no offence, I am half Scottish, my mum was born in Glasgow, but I did not like the Scottish oats. They're too gloopy, too sticky. That's not the consistency I like. If you think you don't like porridge, oatmeal, perhaps it's just the type of oats. So test it out because to me, this is the best breakfast. So after oats, I like goji berries. Goji berries, they've got lots of nutritional benefits. Also, in the porridge, they add a different texture, a different color, a different flavor. So it's really nice to have them in there. Chia seeds. Chia seeds have so many nutritional benefits. They're full of omegas, they have protein in, and as a plant-based eater, I'm really conscious to get protein in first thing in the morning. Bringing me to pea protein. I've eaten pea protein for a very long time and I do love it to kickstart the day. Protein is great for your bones and your energy. So starting your day with a porridge packed with protein, what could be better? And finally, I like to add coconut milk. It makes it a little creamier, it adds a little moisture when it's getting a bit too dry in the pan. Let me show you how to make my porridge. I'm sure you're going to love it. You're going to love how full you feel. You're going to love how cleansed your body feels. And you're going to love the weight loss as a result. I'm actually not that precise about the amount of water, I just know off by heart, but I will add the measurement for you. I start with it on high, and then when it's boiling, I turn it down to medium heat.
Add your oats.
Goji berries, baby. Beautiful texture, beautiful flavour. So I've added my oats and my goji berries. It's already started heating up, so I need to be a bit quick about it. The trick to porridge is just keep on stirring.
Now I like to add about a tablespoon of chia seeds.
And you can't put up a fight in the mixed delight.
I like to add 2 tablespoons of pea protein, 1 per person.
If I ever make too much, just give us the puppies. Oh, it's thickening. Right, let's get some coconut milk in there. Because it's thickening a bit more than I wanted it to. Because you do need your oats to boil and cook. And now it has started boiling, I'm going to turn that down to medium heat. Which for me is 5 or 6. Ooh, we need cinnamon. If you're adding some kind of sweetener at the top, you won't even taste the cinnamon. For us, because we add honey, you don't even taste it. And it has lots of health benefits, cinnamon, so I hide it in here. And I think cinnamon smells gorgeous. And now that is getting to the consistency we like. That's nearly ready.
And then serve in something perfect and pretty. I bought these bowls just for porridge and I think they're ideal. My bananas are growing locally and are normally quite small, so I'm using 1 banana per bowl. Your bananas are likely twice the size of mine, so one of your bananas will probably do both bowls. Add a sweet topping, honey if you're plant-based, something like maple syrup if you're vegan. I don't add too much because it does have plenty of natural sugar in, but my hubby likes lots of the local honey on top.
And now you have very, very tasty banana porridge. Super tasty, super nutritious, super filling, and it's going to keep you full to lunch. And if you're the one that cooks, you're not going to have to cook for like 3-4 hours. Brilliant, you can get loads done.
This is for sure my second coffee. I enjoy my coffee with raw cacao powder. It gives my coffee a chocolatey taste and it has lots and lots of fantastic nutritional benefits. I also add coconut milk and this is delicious. I was always really reluctant to give up the sugar in my coffee, but when I did, I noticed a huge difference in my weight loss.
It is lunchtime and we can't wait. I've made the perfect nutritious, filling rainbow salad. I'll show you what I did.
This rainbow bean salad has 4 portions or would feed 2 very hungry people. These are my favourite beans and vegetables for this salad. I like to get the pasta boiling while I'm chopping the veg for the salad. I have nearly every shape of whole wheat brown pasta in my cupboard. I like specific types of pasta for certain salads. For this salad, I like something really small, like these tiny tubes. Lots of different shaped pasta gives more variety and diversity to my salads. A sprinkle of pink salt, and my baby Boo Boo is there hoping that something will fall or be given to him just because he's gorgeous. Any beans will work, but for flavour, colour and texture, I chose black beans and kidney beans and I give them a good rinse. I line a bowl with layers of kitchen towel and add my beans, because there's nothing worse than soggy beans in your salad. The cucumbers that grow here in Cyprus are half the size of the UK ones I used to get. For this salad, I like to cube my cucumber. I like small tomatoes in this salad. I have vine cherry tomatoes today. So tasty. I like to cube my tomatoes for this salad. Have you noticed the theme? This salad, everything's cubed. This avocado was perfectly ripe. It peeled lovely, and for sure I cubed it. If you like fresh coriander, it goes amazingly in the salad. Unfortunately, I couldn't get my hands on any this week, which was sad. We love the flavour of coriander, and I use coriander most days of the week in tacos, salads, soups. I use around 1/4 or 1/3 of each pepper, and I slice and cube it very, very small. My husband is not a fan of peppers, but if I chop them very small, they're unnoticeable, but we still get the nutrients. I like to use half a chili and very, very, very finely cube this, so it's tiny. I add the juice of 2 lemons from my garden. They might not be as juicy as yours. One big one might do the job. And peel my garlic ready to crush. Now my pasta is perfectly cooked. It's time to drain it, rinse it in cold water, and then set it aside draining until we need it. Ooh, this salad's looking gorgeous. Time to add my beans. The kitchen towel worked a treat. Add my finely chopped chili and my freshly squeezed lemon juice. Have you seen all of the different coloured vegetables and dressing ingredients? This salad is seriously nutritious and so tasty. I love this garlic press. I've had it over 15 years and it's travelled around the world with me. I crushed 2 cloves of garlic into my salad. We love garlic. Use a little less if you're not such a big fan. A sprinkle of pink salt. And then I like a few dashes of the local olive oil. And then mix it up, baby. Mix it really, really well. There's lots of ingredients and seasonings in there, so you must mix it very well. Hopefully avocado isn't too ripe. It is the perfect, nutritious rainbow salad. Let's dig in. Robinson squash may not be the #1 healthiest drink, but it's far from the worst, and it helps me drink enough water each day. Tonight I'm making a Thai green curry with tofu. I'm making my marinade hours before, in the afternoon, so the tofu has plenty of time to soak in the flavour. For my marinade, I'm using Thai green curry paste. This is my very favourite brand. Ginger and garlic paste and lemon juice. Of course, the more time your tofu has to marinate, the more flavoursome it will become. I always cut my tofu into cubes for curries. I like to cut my tofu into different shapes for different dishes. My technique to drain the water from my tofu is, I press the tofu between many layers of kitchen towel, weighted with a heavy book. 10 minutes later, I turn the tofu, change the top layer of kitchen towel for fresh, and press for another 10 minutes, or longer if you've got the time. I'm adding lemon juice, Thai green curry paste, ginger and garlic paste to this reusable sealable tub for easy marinating. You'll see. Add a few dashes of olive oil if you use oil. Mix it up. Add your tofu and shake, baby. The tofu is marinating, so that gives me the perfect chance to jump on and just tell you a few of my guides, my yeses and nos. What I've learned along the way, the best way to lose weight on a plant-based diet. So let's start with, of course, no meat, no dairy, no fish, all of those things, of course. Next one, no junk food, no crisps, no candy, no sweets. If you want something sweet, I go for coconut yogurt. Don't have it in the house. If it's not in the house, you can't eat it. And no, there's no excuse that my kids need, no, your kids do not need junk food in the house. I like to keep in the fridge chickpeas. My husband snacks on chickpeas when he's hungry, or a potato salad, or roast vegetables. There's plenty of things on a plant-based diet you can snack on, and I'll show you more in future videos. No processed foods, no convenience foods. So by this I mean no white bread, no white rice, no white sugar, nothing that has come out of a packet that has a whole host of ingredients. Yes, occasionally I'll buy a pre-made hummus, but other than that, no convenience food. If it comes out of a packet and it's in a burger form, that's not going to be the best for your weight loss, if that's what you're trying to do. Please excuse Jessica. She is trying to catch a fly, which she won't catch. No sugar. No sugar in fruit juices, so stop drinking fruit juices temporarily. Yes, they've got nutritional benefits, but they've got so much sugar in, just leave it out for now. No sugar in your coffee, no sugar in your strawberries if you do that, no sugar in your smoothies if you do that. Leave the sugar. If you want something sweet, if you're plant-based, then you can have honey. If you're vegan, then you can have a syrup, like a carob syrup or a maple syrup, whatever the syrup is in your country. No nuts. Nuts are full of fat. They're fantastically nutritional, great. And when you've lost lots of weight, if that's your game, then you can bring them back into your diet. But if you're trying to lose weight, keep the nuts away. Don't buy them, don't have them in the cupboard, you can't eat them. No granolas, it goes without saying, that's a processed food. Granolas, although they're healthy cereal, most of them are packed with sugars and oils. No, they're not good for weight loss. Let's get to the yeses. Yes, yes, yes. 2. Brown rice, brown pasta, quinoa, bulgur wheat, noodles. Ideally, rice noodles or mung bean noodles. Sweet potato noodles, I've got a load of them. Occasionally, yes, I use the noodles from the packet for speed and time. My husband loves the udon noodles, and they don't seem to make them that I can get anyway, that are really, really healthy versions. But yes to all noodles. Oh, yes to brown wraps. So brown whole wheat wraps, I'm more than happy with too. A spicy bean wrap we often have as a lunch during the week. Yes to a rainbow diet, because rainbow vegetables provide all the different nutrients you really want. So whether it's in a salad, whether it's in a stir fry, a soup, a curry, if you put all the different colours, the greens, the reds, the yellows, you're probably going to cover all the nutrition you need. The next most important thing, therefore, is protein. And this is why I like to start with porridge on a morning, because the oats, the chia seeds and the pea protein boosts my protein to start the day. Now, protein is great for your bones, of course, but it's also good for your energy levels. Get your protein in there from the first thing you eat. Then I try and think about protein throughout the day, whether it's protein in my vegetables I'm using, because a lot of salads I will just use vegetables. And then on a nighttime I will try and include maybe a tofu or a soya min, something like that, to get more protein in there too. I hope my guide on what you should and shouldn't eat if you're trying to lose weight on a plant-based diet, I hope that helps. If you're trying to gain weight, then eat nuts, eat avocados. It's as simple as that. Cook whole foods. Morning, lunch and dinner. Now I've got a lot of prep with me videos coming out soon, because how I'm cooking today is okay, but if you have a busy life, if you have a family, if you go out to work, it's very handy to have convenience meals too. When I say convenience meals, I mean home cooked convenience meals. So soon I will make batches of vegan lasagnas and vegan cauliflower cheese, vegan soups, and I batch cook them and freeze them. Same with hummus. If you batch cook things, it is a lifesaver on weeknights, especially if you go out to work. But even if you just are really busy, it's so great just to pull something out the freezer the night before, bang it in the oven when you get home.
Let's make this gorgeous, easy weeknight Thai green curry. On a weekend, I would add fresh lemongrass, ginger, kaffir lime leaves, all the gorgeous Thai fresh flavours, but this is an easy dinner on a busy weekday. So these are my chosen vegetables for a quick dinner. In a curry, my crochet will always be in circles. Before I begin cooking, I always chop all of my vegetables and place them in separate bowls, so when I start cooking, everything can be perfectly timed. Now my firm white mushrooms are sliced, I'll tear my oyster mushrooms into normally 3 chunks. As plant-based eaters, we have at least 5 types of mushrooms in the house at all times, some dry, some fresh. I went to my first Thai cookery school on Koh Lanta about a decade ago. They taught me how to cook Thai food properly, and they taught me how to cut my carrots into love hearts. And I promise you, every time I make Thai food, and sometimes regular food too, I always cut my carrots into love hearts. And that's for over 10 years now. Both my hubby and my guest always love my love heart carrots. I'm truly grateful to have been to cookery schools around the world and to have learnt cultural and traditional dishes from locals in their restaurants, in their kitchens, in their homes, their schools. Cooking and eating have always been 2 of my very favourite hobbies. If you have enjoyed today's dishes and would like to see more of my healthy and tasty plant-based recipes, what I eat in a days, batch cooking and freezing, make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on your notifications for regular inspiration and ideas for your plant-based meals. I'm cutting and breaking my cauliflower and broccoli into small florets. Time to get cooking. Add 1 heaped tablespoon of Thai green curry paste
and some olive oil to your pan and make it into a paste. I begin by cooking on medium-high my broccoli and cauliflower for a few minutes as they take the longest to cook, even when keeping them crisp. I then add a tin of coconut milk to help soften the veg and spread the Thai green curry flavour through the sauce. I put the lid on the pan for a couple of minutes to make sure my broccoli and cauliflower are crisp but cooked. Time for a bigger pan. I always need a bigger pan when I'm making curry. I've set the big pan aside for a few minutes while I fry up this lovely marinated tofu. Fry on medium heat and turn regularly for about 5 minutes till all the moisture's gone and the tofu is very lightly golden on all sides. Ooh, this gorgeous healthy Thai green curry will be ready in about 10 minutes now. The tofu's cooked, so it's time to get this big pan back on medium-high and add the rest of my veg. Starting with my love heart carrots because they take the longest to cook, quickly followed by my courgettes. And then the tofu. Mix it all up and let it cook for a couple of minutes. It's time to make this Thai green curry sauce saucier. So I can either add another tin of coconut milk, which I did, or if I was really counting the calories, I would add water now to make this sauce more saucy. We've already got the coconut flavour. I like to thicken my Thai green curry sauces. Both corn flour and chia seeds do a wonderful job at thickening sauces. I've used both today, so you can see the corn flour is invisible, whereas the chia seeds, of course you do see the little black dots. But chia seeds are so rich in nutrition, they're a very healthy addition to this curry. Whether I use chia seeds or corn flour, my rule is add a few teaspoons, mix it in, leave it a minute and repeat until I have my desired thickness. Don't forget to add some pink salt. When I can see my courgette is firm but cooked, it's time for me to add my mushrooms for the final couple of minutes of cooking time. I am not a fan of squishy mushrooms. To make enough sauce for this dish, in the end I used 1.5 litres of liquid, water and coconut milk. Keeping it real, sometimes on busy work nights I will use microwavable brown rice bags. And finally, dinner is served. This curry is so delicious. We hope you enjoy it too. And hopefully you start showing a little bit of carrot love too. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed today's video and make sure you're subscribed. Thank you so much for joining me today. Leave me a comment in the box and say hello. I hope to see you again next time. Have a beautiful day, lovelies.